All right, so we got the full Takeda package intake. Bang. I am getting rid of the red alphas. So my car came factory red alphas. Well, not factory, but it had a couple of little thingies on it. Alpha kit. Yeah, alpha fucking 300, 400 kit. I don't know what the fuck, 400, 500. Came with the alpha package. It has the alpha heat exchanger. So I had a little bit of work, flex fuel. But these, a little bit, not clapped outside, but like a little bit on the clapped outside. This is the first gen alphas, and problems with the first gen alphas is, especially this side, you can literally, yeah, you know, they don't like seal good. They do not seal good on the bottom of the throat for the intake, and this is after the mass airflow sensor. This needs to seal really, really, really well. And the other reason why we're going to go with the Takedas is they're a lot rarer of an intake. They sound way better. You can't even hear these red alphas. Continuing on, why they're better. So one reason is the Takeda throats. The Takeda throats sit in there, and they actually go in your factory housing, versus they will actually fit into the plastic. But in you know, the plastic, this is hard plastic. This is not. This is silicone, and it doesn't really, again, seat well to the intake box. And I just don't like the look of these in the engine bay. The Takedas are sexy. I tried my darndest. I basically, you gotta wait. I waited 2.5 months through Z1 Motorsports to get the Takeda intake. And this isn't even the red one, and I really wanted the red one. If you get your hands on a red one, good luck, people. But yeah, man, we're gonna throw this in right now and get cooking with it, because this is gonna be fun. So here's what we're doing right now. I just pulled out the first intake, put our mass airflow in, put the you're gonna put the arrow where the arrow has to be for the thing, for the stuff, for the goods, and then you are going to get your little Takeda bag of clamps right here. Comes with a bunch of clamps. Some are effective, some are not. There's one tooth on there. That's where this is going to go, right here. So you're gonna need an 8mm. I'm gonna snug this down real quick. We're not gonna go crazy with it. We'll snug it. So one of the things I love about the Takeda one, that when I was doing my research on what intake to pick, do your research, people, because the red alpha kind of sort of sucks. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people put that on there, whatever. They make their power with it, whatever. It's crap. There's a bunch of way better intakes out there than the red alphas. Don't get scammed into buying those packages. You piece things together, and it's way better for you. Some random dude be doing a clutch. What is he doing a clutch on? It's crazy. Alright, so here's where we're at. You're gonna put one clamp on, we're currently on the driver's side. Put one clamp on, snug it down with your finger, go crazy. Get yourself your driver's side top piece. I have no idea how this fucking works, but this shit's fire. I want to put my, I don't know, I want to put my my little sticker guy in there, but I don't think you'll see him. I don't think you'll see the sticker guy. I don't know, we'll find out. So when you buy the Takeda, it comes with a Takeda decal, and it also comes with 2 little Japanese samurai guys. They're so sweet. All right, so you have your throat. You're gonna put one clamp going one way. So your intake goes in like this. You're gonna point one out, and you're gonna point one going the other direction like this when you put it in, so you can get right down on it. I like to use silicone spray when you're doing silicone things. Hit your rubber mount with the silicone spray. Everything will go on nice. Get in there, get it on the turbo. Ooh, one thing I never did with my car is figure out what part number is on these turbos. So, good news is they've been replaced, but on the inlet side, I can feel it, but I can't tell if they're Z1 Motorsports ones. They don't look like it. They just look like factories. But for some reason, the part number came up as Garrett. You know, I couldn't find it on Garrett's website. So I was just confused as to where these turbos came from. They look like stock replacement turbos. They don't look like anything crazy. Okay, so you're gonna slip your intake in, get your silicone spray on there, and it fits absolutely beautiful. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna slide that sucker down, right down into the stock setting where she's at. Money in the bank, and there's your intake is in. So now you're gonna get up in there, get your so I'm doing this at the shop. You get your fingers in there, you'll hold it on the turbo, place it flat, get yourself a long screwdriver, get straight down in there. Snug it up right on the turbo. Get your hand out. Silicone seals, baby. Then you're gonna get in there with your 8mm that you just used to snug it down with. And you're going to snug down the other one. You could have tightened this before, but you don't know if you're gonna have to, you never know if you're gonna have to rotate it. But that makes a really good seal after the mass airflow sensor, which is a problem with these. Here's the problem with these. They're a tapered fit. So because it's tapered fit right here, when you put this in, it bows out. It bows out, don't make a good seal. And you don't even fucking know. Trash. Now you're not going to have any seal problems whatsoever. Can't come off. Mass airflow's plugged in. It's looking beautiful. Take a peek, I'll show you again what's going on there. So here's where we're at. Down in there. You get your plug in here. You get in there, you get your 2 clamps, one there, one there. That's why I said you can go down in vertically through the top, and you could see it. Pretty sweet. So now we're gonna put the top half on, and that's gonna be how that goes. Get the top half on there. Alright, now this is where I'm a little confused. No, I'm not using the goddamn directions. I'm a man. Okay. I know they want it to go like this, but that just doesn't make any sense. Give or take. What is this? Dude, the red ones would have been so fire. Has to go underneath. So it definitely goes like this, 100%. So one of the things you're gonna have to do here is I'm losing my marbles here. So if it goes like this, that's where you want to be, right there. Okay, that's how it is. So you're gonna put your clamp there like this. Then you're gonna let it sag, but you can't let it go in and fall all the way in there. That'd be a bad day. So you gotta do it like this. All right. Boy, these are gonna be permanent. So here's what you're gonna do. You can take it all out. You're gonna snug this clamp. You have to snug the clamp, 100%. Where's my? You gotta snug that so it stays. You need the clamp to like stay there a little bit more. You don't want it tight, but it needs to stay on there. And then you're gonna sag this, put it in underneath where it goes, like this. And what'll happen is, you'll be able to set that all the way down in there. Yeah, perfect. You can rotate it, the clamp, you can rotate the clamp. Now that the clamp is rotated, you're only going to be able to do this with a flat screwdriver or a quarter socket. So you can angle the intake, and then you're going to get your finger behind it and snug it all the way down. Quarter-inch socket may be the better move here. Yeah, this worked pretty damn good though. Okay. You want to make sure you're in that factory hold down where it goes. Come up. Thing. You're going to need your factory rubber pieces from your whatever you're gonna need the factory rubber from this. Damn, sucker in there. Silicone. Get them suckers out. Just gonna take a pick in there. Push the metal piece out. And then the rubber comes out with it. So this is how these come apart. Plastic, metal together. Do the same thing. Put the plastic in, the rubber piece in there. Like this. Get your rubber metal in there, money, done. Next one. Works a whole lot easier with silicone spray too. For sure. Next one here. And again, you're just going to put the Takeda on an angle, and then once it's on an angle, you can back where it's got to go. Get your 2 factory bolts. Set this sucker up where she got to be. And this side is done. That's it, one side done. This side's a little tougher. Dude, that's so much cooler. So much cooler. I want to put the Takeda guy inside there, like he's stuck in the turbo, but like, I don't know. Oh shit. That ain't good. That ain't good. That ain't fucking good. Nope, that ain't good at all. When your thread pulls out, you're fucked. You're not on it. Well, we at the shop, baby. Motherfuckers. Check the thread pitch. Yeah, we're talking now, baby. Oh no, it's not long enough. Right here. Dude, if I gotta fucking tap that hole, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Snap it right down. There's also rubber that goes on it, which is a little annoying. I'm gonna know which one's which. Should be the same. They are the same. So in theory, it should be just like all the way around, I believe. in theory. I'm not entirely sure. It may just go like this. It may just go like that, you know. Right. Alright. Am I missing something? Yep, silk rosemary. Make it so much easier to get it on there. Bitch grips tight. What? Kinda gotta put this on before you put this in, probably is a better idea, but it's still working pretty damn good. Get some silicone spray, get your ass up in there. I don't know, based off of the pictures, that's pretty fucking perfect. Alright, so you're in your factory thing, there's one done right there. So that sucker done. And the sheet in there, looking goody. Looking giddy. Way better. Way better. Just way better. Way more betterer, people. Let's get to the hard side. That's the easy side. This side's a little more intensive. There is a recirc on what looks to be the blow-off valve. I can't tell. A little bit of fucking oil in here, which is concerning. A lot of oil. Is that a PCV recirc? We're gonna find some interesting stuff in this fucking turbo. Are we gonna be doing turbos again on this? What was in this turbo? Nothing. Turbo's dry as a motherfucker. It should be in the boost pipe, not in here. If the oil's in here, we got a fucking problem, people. Alright. Somebody fucking screwed me. Holy shit. Yeah, somebody, this turbo's been sucking like bad air for a while. Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna put you closer this time because I think we can do it. Let's rotate this. Let's put this here. I think we're gonna go like this. You're upside down here, people. But I think we're gonna get it pretty good. Alright, so here's where we're looking down into the top. And that is pretty good. That's pretty good right there. So the turbo's in here. Your intake right here. So here's how we're gonna do. First, try to just get in there and get it. It's not gonna work. 8 mil and a quarter. Oh, it's dead. I'm gonna get an 8 mil and a quarter one with a swivel. Is that get in there? Nope, I ain't gonna get in there either. You can get this if you want. Or you can just try some good old-fashioned. Get ya. Yes. Done. Got it. Here. Somebody's gonna have to. Alright, so whoever put this on is stupid as fuck. That's that. Done and done. So here is your other side intake. So there's a feed to what looks to be the PCV. We have possibly a vent problem. Ooh. Oh, Houston, we have fucking crankcase pressure. Wow. So, I don't know if we can see. There is a lot, and I mean a lot, of oil going through that turbo. Now that is not from the turbo. That is from what appears to be a crankcase vent. I am not too well versed on VR30s yet. I'm getting there myself. So we are going to get ourselves a new crankcase vent like ASA fucking P, because that bitch is full of oil. And I'm going to be doing spark plugs on this real soon. We're going to be getting down in there. I need to get part numbers off of the injectors to see what I could tune this, and I want to do blow-off valves. But for now, we're going to, looks like, put fucking oil into our goddamn brand new Takeda intakes. Another thing I put on this vehicle is and this is a must, people. When I first got the car, started doing some pulls, belt flew off. Now these things, when they shift aggressively in Sport Plus mode, you're going to want to get a 400Z belt upgrade kit. 100% have to get it. It's a guided pulley that goes down in here. Take the intake off. You don't even have to take the whole throat off. You just take the front of the intake off. And you get down in here, you take the belt tensioner off. You should replace that too. And then you get a 400. There's an idler pulley up in there. It's from a 400Z. They fixed it on the 400Zs. So literally it's the exact same tensioner pulley, but it's a 400Z pulley, and you install it right in there. So here's where we're at. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Like, I don't know how. Yeah. Oh no, these fucking whores. Man, see, now this is what pisses me off about people that buy cars and do shit. I am missing my fucking factory plug. I gotta get a factory plug. Hopefully we get a crashed Infinity or something out here, and I'll get a factory plug. For now, it's just gonna sit in there. I'm actually gonna wrap it with a little bit of tape so it doesn't cut it. A little electrical tape. So if this happens to yours, there's a nub here. This nub goes in it. We're gonna wrap it with a couple of wraps of electrical tape, because it's probably gonna just do its thing and maybe rattle around a little. So by putting electrical tape in there, it will give you some kind of buffer between the sharp metal and what is your 2, 3, 4, and 5 wraps. So now we have a little bit of electrical tape. It's going to sit in this hole right here where there should be a rubber boot. The other side still had the rubber boot. Fortunately, what? Ain't no fucking way. There ain't no fucking way. Oh, whew. Damn, I about lost my mind. I'm like, wait a minute. Forgot to put the boot on. Well, don't do that. That's a bad day. So, boot's gonna go on the end here like this. I'm gonna put the AFE down, and it's gonna sit in here like this. Okay. This is what we're looking at. So we're gonna put this on like this. We're gonna put our clamps on. Goody. The two clamps, the fatter of the two clamps is literally just gonna go right there. You're gonna put the AFE down. Shove this shit up. Damn, this shit's a tight fit. It's a very tight fit. We're going to, this is a stage 2+ intake. So there's a seam line. What you're gonna want to do, put that seam line right on there, right in the bank. Get it in there like that. And then you're gonna tighten down everything. So now what we're gonna do, let's see if I can make it better. This camera is really cool. It's a 360 Pro. I can see what I'm looking at. So here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna put our intake together. We have our, you're gonna get your pipe in there like this. You hook it up, and then we're gonna stuff it down in there and tighten it up. And you're gonna sneak your little tube. It goes right in the thing for the vent. That's it. First things first, we need to take the old mess. Phillips head screwdriver.